Chinchou is a unique anti-metagame Pokemon in GSCNU, acting as one of the two premier electric types of the tier alongside Magnemite. It has had an interesting history throughout the tier's history. In the Mr. Mime and Raichu metagames, Chinchou was never even thought of for obvious reasons. When Raichu was banned, GSCNU did not have any fully evolved electric types left, so people took a look at the Little Cup Pokemon. Among those was Chinchou, who people quickly realised had an amazing metagame niche. GSCNU at the time was dominated by rest talk water types such as Octillery and Dugong, and Chinchou absolutely dominated them. Its stab type was also rather hard to switch into in this tier, combined with its decent special attack. Throughout all of 2020, Chinchou was considered one of the best Pokemon in GSCNU, being used so much that some people considered it a top 5 Pokemon. After the first GSCPL though, Chinchou slowly started to decline. The discovery of Magnemite in late 2020 gave Chinchou another electric type to compete with, and the tier gradually got more offensive. People also slowly started to use Pokemon that checked Chinchou more, such as Gloom and Wigglytuff, and it slowly fell off in usage's viability. It was never bad, and in fact I think it's slightly underrated now, but it has fallen off. Chinchou's viability is absolutely carried by its typing, which is fantastic defensively and offensively. Water plus electric gives Chinchou resistances to water and fire, and unlike most other water resistant Pokemon, it is neutral to electric. As a result, Chinchou is the single best counter to Octillery, who is insanely common, important and dangerous Pokemon in GSCNU. Many teams rely on Octillery to check a huge amount of threats, such as Xatu, Dugtrio and Rapidash, and Chinchou can just come in and hard counter it, threatening a 2-hit kill with Thunder in return. Chinchou also counters other water types such as Dugong and Mantine, which can also be decent pains to handle. While Chinchou does not check much beyond water types very reliably, simply encountering Octillery is enough for it to be good. The Octopus is that important. Chinchou is a great partner for Pokemon that struggle with Octillery, such as Sudowoodo, Ninetales and Rapidash. Chinchou is also a decent offensive Pokemon as mentioned earlier, as while its special attack stat is not spectacular, its stab combination makes up for it. Surf and Thunder hit Pokemon such as Xatu, Dugtrio and Octillery super effectively, and Chinchou's special attack stat is just high enough to threaten Pokemon such as Primeape and Weezing. Surf and Thunder complement each other very well. For example, Surf hits ground types that are immune to Thunder. As a result, Chinchou is often a pain for the most common team style in the tier, which is Xatu plus Dugtrio Spikes to switch into, has free entry on Octillery, and is able to threaten Xatu, Dugtrio, Pineco and Weezing. Chinchou is generally a pain to switch into for teams without a Pokemon like Gloom, Wigglytuff or Hitmonlee. Its main stab move, Thunder, also has a 30% paralysis rate, which ruins Pokemon such as Gloom, Primeape and Weezing. With all of this, Chinchou is a pretty good Pokemon in GSCNU with a very valuable and unique niche. However, its low stats truly do hold it back, as it is easily to killed by Pokemon such as Wigglytuff, Primeape, Statler and Fearow. It is also a shaky check to Pokemon it might seem to be, such as Xatu. As mentioned earlier, it can also struggle to break through Pokemon such as Wigglytuff, Gloom, Lickitung and Hitmonlee. Chinchou's weakness to ground also holds it back quite a lot, as Pokemon such as Magmar, Statler and Kingler almost always run ground moves that will 2-hit KO Chinchou. Chinchou is also a water type that cannot handle Dugtrio at all, being easily OHKO'd by Earthquake. Chinchou can be hard to fit over other water types like Octillery and Dugong as a result.